we celebrate the feast day of St. Matthew, we hear in the Gospel about his calling. Now, if you've watched the Chosen, I just want to assure you that most likely Matthew was not autistic, despite the fact that they portray him as such. But he spent his life, here he was at a customs post, which is not exactly a tax collector. Customs is more like a toll keeper. So as people are coming through the town, he'd be basically, for the merchants and things, taking a toll for them, which is still working for the Roman government, which is still a betrayal of the people of Israel, as it would be seen by the culture at that time. And so we look and we say, a lot of times we can kind of think, well, have this kind of romantic image of Matthew. You know, he's one of the outcasts, and Jesus calls him in. Well, no, he made himself an outcast. He chose to ally himself with the opposing ruling class. He chose to go against the ways of his people for money's sake. He probably also extorted people as part of this. And so he was not necessarily a good man that we kind of get this image of in a romantic understanding. And as Jesus passed by, this is the line that caught me. He saw Matthew. And of course, that difference between looking at someone and seeing him. And the gaze of love, as Jesus looked upon Matthew, in all his ugliness, in all his sinfulness, in all the ways that he had hurt others, Jesus saw him. And he still loved him. He still chose him. He still said to him, "Come, follow me." And that gaze of love where he is seen transformed his life. Think about, this is the need that all of us have, is to be loved. And too often, though, we put on masks, wanting to be loved, but also afraid that if people saw who I really was, the things I really do, the thoughts that really go through my mind, then they wouldn't love me. They wouldn't want to be with me. And so, in order to be loved, we put on these masks. But then when people love us, we say, but they don't really know the real me. If they knew the real me, they wouldn't love. And so we're caught in this catch-22. Maybe you're not. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But this is the way I know a lot of people are. And when the Lord gazes upon us, he sees, in truth, all of the ugliness of our lives. He sees it all. It's not that he misses all that as he's looking at us and he's only looking for the good. He sees all of the ugliness. And he still loves us. He still loves you. In all of your messiness, in all of your sinfulness, in all the ways that you hurt the people around you, in all the ways that you say no to God and choose your own immediate pleasure over something that is lasting. He sees you, and he loves you, and he chooses you. May we allow the gaze of Almighty God this day to rest upon us. May we allow him to see us as we really are, and allow the love that he still has for us to penetrate into the marrow of our bones, into our soul. And when he calls us and says, I see all of your brokenness, all of your woundedness, all the ways that you don't forgive others, all the ways that you hurt the people around you, and I still call you, follow me. May we get up and follow him.